Welcome to BBC London. So we've been hearing about the cost of childcare, but in London it's higher than anywhere else in the country. According to one charity, 60% higher than elsewhere. Well, Alba Patel's got more on this. And tell us, Alba, how bad is it?
So the figures nationally are quite shocking, but here in London, they are worse. So if we take, for instance, a child under the age of 2 who is in a full-time nursery place, the average cost of that is £394 per week in London. That's 62% higher than in some parts of England and is nearly £19,000 over a year. Now, London is pretty much expensive for every age group, but people are really struggling with the cost of childcare. I've been speaking to 2 mums. This is what they had to say.
My name's Lorenza Stewart-Young. I have 4 children. My stepdaughter's 14, my eldest is 6, and then I have 16-month-old twin boys. I pay around £3,000 a month in childcare. We worked out the other day, it's about 62% of my income.
So my name is Rebecca and I have 3 kids. One is 13, so I'm not really worried about her childcare. But then I also have a 2-year-old and an 11-month-old. At the moment, I cannot afford to send them all to nursery, so I've had to sort of compromise. And at this point, I'm faced with either quitting my job and just staying at home, or picking up a second job, which will have to be nights because I already work a full-time 9-to-5 job, just to be able to cover the cost.
Such huge figures, Alpa. What do the government say about all of this?
So the government say that they recognise that families and early years providers across the country are facing financial pressures. That's why they've spent more than £20 billion over the past 5 years to support families with the cost of childcare. But just to say that according to figures by the OECD, the UK has the 3rd highest childcare costs anywhere in the world. Campaign groups say that is leading to debt and women leaving the workforce.
OK, Alpa, thank you. Well, if you want to hear more of those mums' stories we just heard there, do head online, bbc.co.uk/London. In other news, more than 200 people have been arrested during a week-long crackdown on county lines gangs in London. Officers also seized more than £1 million worth of drugs, guns and swords during the raids, and closed down more than 70 networks where criminals often use children to carry drugs around the UK. The Met says more than 150 vulnerable people, including children, were safeguarded by police.
What we're interested in is going after the people who are higher up the chain, who are sort of typically 24 years of age. They've got that those previous convictions for violence and they've got previous convictions for drug supply there and for weapons. They're the people that we're going after, and the children that are caught up in county lines, we're looking to protect them.
Residents in Croydon will get a 15% council tax increase, despite the Mayor's proposal to address the council's £1.6 billion debt being rejected last week. Protesters gathered outside the town hall last night, but inside, officials warned that a failure to make a decision would cost the council a further £20 million because of a result of delays to bills being sent out. Now, the stories of those who served in the RAF during the Battle of Britain, including a 100-year-old veteran, feature in a new exhibition at Biggin Hill. The airfield played a crucial role during the Second World War, as well as having a significant earlier history too. Sarah Smith has more.
More than 80 years since Biggin Hill played its defining role during the Battle of Britain, the museum tasked with preserving that history does it through the individual stories of those who lived it. This is 100-year-old Harry Winter's reaction when asked how much he remembers of the night he was shot down over Germany.
Well, it seems as if it happened yesterday. It's so impressed on my mind.
Just 20 years old, he'd lost consciousness and woke up in a military hospital.
I said, "Where am I?" They said, "In Germany." I said, "I can't stay here." And of course, I tried to get up, I couldn't. And then I saw this German officer come in and it started ticking over. I was a prisoner of war.
The telegram sent to his family to inform them of that news is on display here. Nearby are the medals of a young squadron leader. Spitfire pilot Tommy Barnforth met his future wife Lorraine, a women's auxiliary air force driver, while both served at Biggin Hill.
She had to drive the pilots to the planes, to the dispersal, and that's how they got to know each other.
It's these individual tales which are so important here.
We are a community museum, but we've really got a national and international significance. And the idea that we can grow our collection and bring in all of these stories and these really personal accounts of this time is really important for us before they're lost to history.
Sarah Smith, BBC London, Biggin Hill.
Now, for more than 30 years, fans of these furry creatures have been heading to a special shop in North London. But the UK's only independent Sylvanian family store in Finsbury Park is to close its doors for good. It's a decision they haven't taken lightly.
Cats are a popular choice today. Hi there, my name's Ben Millerpool and I am the manager of the only independent Sylvanian family shop in the UK.
When I come here, you just feel kind of like you're in a community of like super fans, and it gives us such good Sylvanian vibes. My name is Colette and I love Sylvanians because they're just so detailed.
It comes with a little lunchbox. So cute. Hi, my name's Kate and I'm a Sylvanian family super fan. I came here when it opened in 1992 and it's so lovely to go somewhere where the staff have the same level of passion and acknowledge that you do.
Children can come in and be absolutely in awe about the fact it's floor to ceiling, every wall, there's stuff everywhere, there's everything on display, they can see it all, and it's the magic, almost like visiting Sylvania, the place that they live in. We started life as a mail order catalogue back in the day before the internet again, where you would write a cheque and mail it to a catalogue, and we kind of very organically became a shop out of that, of people kind of calling us up and wanting to come and choose in person rather than have it sent by post. How far have you come? 2.5 hours? Our customers, they come from all over, literally the world, to come and see the selection we have here, and we're really kind of proud to offer that amazing selection. Thank you very much. Have a great day. The owners, they are retiring after 31 years of the shop being open. The response has just been overwhelming. Emails, social media messages, phone calls. We are sad, but also we're very celebratory. We are absolutely delighted to have had 3 wonderful decades here with dedicated customers coming back time and time again and supporting us.
What a place. OK, the weather with Kate Kinsella.
Good afternoon. We are going to hang on to largely overcast skies through this afternoon. Very similar to first thing this morning. A grey start in central London, quite misty and murky and damp. Any sleet and snow has turned back to rain. Now you can see the snow, it is further north. For us, that mild air coming up from the southwest means we're going to see further showers through the afternoon, and some of those showers could be quite heavy. Temperature-wise, however, it is going to feel less cold. Now, the showers will continue right the way through to the evening. The temperature today potentially getting up to 10 or 11 Celsius. Now into this evening and overnight, further showers, outbreaks of rain, drier for a time, but then as we head into Friday morning, the wind will start to strengthen and we'll see more cloud and further showers by dawn tomorrow. The minimum temperature again above 0, between 4 and 7 Celsius. Now for Friday, the wind quite brisk. It is a northerly. It's going to feel chillier. We'll still see some further outbreaks of rain. Higher ground, you might get a little bit of sleet, but through the afternoon, the cloud will start to break up. We might even see a bit of sunshine. Temperatures tomorrow slightly less mild at 8 Celsius. Now overnight, clear skies, temperatures dropping down below 0, so a chilly start to Saturday. But as we head into Sunday, that milder air takes over once again, so the temperature getting less cold by the end of the weekend. Still quite chilly with temperatures in single figures on Saturday. By Sunday, we could see 12 or 13 Celsius.
Sounds nice. OK, that's it from me. Do keep up to date by downloading the BBC News app, or of course there's more on our website. From all of us here, have a lovely afternoon. Bye-bye.